Okay, so we're back at the Big East tournament. Last year, the team just missed qualifying, so this year we're going as the 6th seed, and we opened with Notre Dame. We didn't have a stellar performance against them during the regular season, but I think we've studied their film a lot and kind of made some adjustments since we played last, and we're ready to go.
Talk about how impressed you were with the team of staying together, especially late in the season where you guys didn't know what was going to happen and you knew you had to produce.
Yeah, our seniors are coming up big right now. Claudia Cabrero, playing libero, is still one of the top 10 diggers in the conference. Jabiria Davis, who hasn't gotten a ton of time throughout the season, but she has now stepped into a starting position, and she is crushing it. On her senior night against Georgetown, hit a 700. To be an outside hitter and hit a 700 is really, really rare. 14 kills on 20 swings. So she's been on fire. And, just the seniors have that sense of urgency, and they're really ready to make a difference.
You guys had kind of the last 2 or 3 weeks almost like a tournament-type atmosphere where you knew you had to keep up just to stay in the field. Has that helped in that now that you get to a single elimination tournament, it's almost like you've been playing under that pressure?
You're exactly right. Our kids have performed pretty well under pressure. We had to beat Pitt, and we did. We had to beat Georgetown, we did. So I think that it's preparing them well, and hopefully that momentum carries into the tournament.
How much, it seems like a modest goal, but I mean, to get back in the tournament, to make that something they expect to have next year, how much does that help in terms of setting the bar higher for next year?
Yeah, I think our kids would consider it a goal, and our staff would consider it an expectation. Actually, there will be no conference tournament next year. Most big conferences across the country have eliminated it. Yeah, so the Big East won't. This is the last year, so we really wanted to be a part of it in the Big East last year, having a conference tournament.
Why eliminate?
I think a better chance to get more teams into the NCAA tournament with a tournament setting.
So you don't hurt yourself.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. What about just the body of work? I mean, obviously you came in late, had a lot of new players, had to adjust to each other, and you seem to have matured and adjusted to each other in progressions.
Yes, I think we're continuing to build even this late in the year. Most teams they start reaching their peak in October, but I feel like in November we're still getting better. So, and we're still working on new plays and, how to defend our opponents and whatnot. So it's been good.
You guys have, with the exception of Notre Dame, I think you've taken at least one set from everybody you played since the 1st of September. Is that a motivation, knowing that this is kind of the one that got away of all those, in terms of wanting to take this to a 4th, to a 5th game?
Yes. And the girls know that the first time we played Notre Dame was one of our weakest performances of the year. Win or lose, sometimes you play really well, you play your best game and you still lose, but that was one of our weaker performances. So I think that they're really excited to hopefully get a little revenge.